Nigerian youths are paid 20,000 naira to abuse those fighting for their lives, Peter Obi says in US. Tribunal upholds FCCPC's $220 million fine against Meta. WhatsApp awards additional $35,000 to Nigerian regulator. More Nigerians to seek into poverty by 2027, says World Bank. I am honored, excited, Dangote react to World Bank appointment. Akpabio leads Nigerian delegation to Pope Francis funeral. Emergency rule, about 6 more time to brief reps on situation in Rivers State. Summary of the news. Nigerian youths are paid 20,000 naira to abuse those fighting for their lives, Peter Obi says in US. In a powerful speech at Johns Hopkins University, Peter Obi, the Labour Party 2023 presidential candidate, expressed deep concern about Nigeria's political and economic state. He criticized the transactional nature of Nigerian politics, saying many youths are paid to spread confusion despite being the ones leaders should be fighting for. Obi compared Nigeria to China, Indonesia, and Vietnam using data from the 1990 to 2025. While Nigeria had a higher GDP per capita than all three in 1990, today it lags behind, with just 1/5 of Indonesia and Vietnam's and 1/10 of China's. He also revealed a heartbreaking shift. In 1990, Nigeria had the fewest poor people among the 4 nations. Now it has more poor people than all 3 combined. His message: leadership matters. Without investment in education, healthcare, and real development, Nigeria will continue to fall behind. Tribunal upholds FCCPC $220 million fine against Meta. WhatsApp awards additional $35,000 to Nigerian regulator. The Competition and Consumer Protection Tribunal has upheld a $220 million fine imposed by Nigeria's Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission (FCCPC) on Meta platforms Facebook and WhatsApp. The tribunal confirmed that FCCPC acted within its legal powers during its investigation into the company's data privacy practices, which were found to be exploitative and discriminatory towards Nigerian users. The tribunal dismissed Meta and WhatsApp appeal, except for one order lacking legal basis. An extra $35,000 was also awarded to the FCCPC for investigation costs. FCCPC CEO Tunji Bello hailed the ruling as a major win for consumer rights in Nigeria. More Nigerians to seek into poverty by 2027, says World Bank. Nigeria's poverty crisis is getting worse. The World Bank says poverty in Nigeria will increase by 3.6% by 2027, the only major African country projected to see rising poverty. Why? Because oil-rich, fragile countries like Nigeria aren't growing fast enough. Urbanization could help, but only if cities can handle the pressure. Jobs, housing, and infrastructure. Nigeria overtook India in 2018 as the country with the most people in extreme poverty. Despite Tinubu's reforms like fuel subsidy removal and FX reunification, the economy is still biting hard. More people are slipping into poverty. The question is, who is getting lifted out? I am honored, excited, Dangote reacts to World Bank appointment. Dangote joins World Bank's investment lab. Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, has been appointed to the World Bank's private sector investment lab. He says he is honored and excited to help boost investment and create jobs in emerging economies, drawing inspiration from the success of the Asian tigers. Dangote joins global CEOs from Bayer, Bati, and Hayat as part of the expanded team focused on attracting private capital into developing countries. The goal: break down barriers, scale up investment, and drive real economic change. African rising private sector power. With over 30,000 employees and Africa's biggest refinery, Dangote's impact is just getting started. Akpabio leads Nigerian delegation to Pope Francis funeral. Senate President Godswill Akpabio leads a top Nigerian delegation to the Vatican. President Tinubu sends a 5-member team to attend the funeral of Pope Francis, who passed at 88 just a day after Easter Sunday. The team included Bianca Ojukwu and top Catholic leaders from Nigeria. Tinubu described the Pope as a humble servant of God and a champion of the poor. His passing, Tinubu said, is sacred return to his maker, offering hope to Christians worldwide. Emergency rule: about 6 more time to brief reps on situation in Rivers. Rivers State crisis updates. Sole Administrator Ibok Ite Ibas has asked Nigeria's House of Reps ad hoc committee for more time before briefing them on the state situation. He missed two earlier appearances but finally met with the committee behind closed doors in Abuja. Abbas apologized and said the river is relatively calm but still fragile, promising full cooperation. The committee is stepping in due to the suspension of the state legislature and the governor's duties following the declaration of emergency rule. Follow for more. April 25, 2025.